It is one sucker out today. It's really hot. Degrees here, but it feels hotter than that, man. Degrees. I got my Honda up. We're gonna do some tinkering. Trim the idle down a little. It is high, idling pretty high. The way this automatic's idling right now, it's idling to where a manual, well, where you would want a manual to be. But automatic, when you're putting that thing in gear, you don't need 12 to 1300 RPM for an automatic takeoff. That's just ridiculous. So I'm going to tune this thing down to about 8 to 900 RPM, below 1000. And should be good. For now, we're just chilling here. Got this smoker on the, or ham on the smoker. Tinkering on the Honda. But it's more of just a, I guess, chill at home kind of day because it's hot. Almost 90 degrees outside. Yeah, you need to tune the idle down a little. It's pretty high. I don't like the high idle. I'd rather have it fairly low. 800 to 1000 RPM is perfect. It's idling about 1000 to 1400. And that thing, it doesn't need to be idling that high. There's no reason an automatic should be idling close to 1500 RPM. So I'll get that adjusted. I'm going to try another radiator cap I found in the car, see if that might be some of my issue. Because it looks like somebody replaced on the radiator cap. And you can hear it boiling out, but it's not getting hot. I haven't seen my car get over halfway hot. That thing, it's a good car. I like it. I've driven it a little bit today. Took it up the road and back. Drives great. No major issues. They think it was a head gasket. I'm thinking it's not a head gasket. Leaning more towards thermostat's not opening up and it's not circulating the coolant. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the car cool off, unhook the thermostat housing, and I got a 2002 Honda Civic right down there behind that big ass tree down there. So if I can, I might pull the thermostat out of that one, put in this one. I don't think it's the same motor though, so it might not be interchangeable. But I am kind of leaning towards more thermostat issue because if I come out here to the car, it's hot right now to the touch. Like it's hot. It's got all this water going into the overflow. But if I reach over here to this top hose, there's like, it feels like nothing in this hose. So I don't think the thermostat's opening up. Most likely I got a bad thermostat, not a bad head gasket. Because this thing, it has 183,000, almost 184,000 miles on it. So I don't think that head gasket's bad. I'm leaning more towards thermostat. So I'm going to start off here first. I'm going to unbolt these couple bolts, take the thermostat out. I'm just going to bypass it for now. We're going to delete on it. And if that solves the issue of the coolant boiling over, because as you can tell, that's the coolant. There is no oil, there's no gas, there's nothing in it. And the oil, Oil is clean. We checked it last night, and literally the oil is, well, small test, no gas, don't smell any antifreeze. There's nothing sweet, nothing gassy to it. So I'm kind of leaning towards this car does not need a head gasket and it needs a thermostat. But if I show you guys this right here, the top hose going to the block from the top of the radiator up here, there's like hardly any water in it. There's no squishing or nothing. It's hot, but I don't feel water in there. And another thing I noticed is this fan is not kicking on. This fan's kicking on just fine. This fan's not kicking on. So before I think about pulling this whole motor apart, do a head gasket, I'm just going to go ahead and do the thermostat since it's just right there. Or replace that for like 20, 30 bucks or whatever they cost. Might be cheaper, I don't know. We'll start off with the thermostat. If that solves my issue, perfect. Then if I have to, because I know this fan right here is working just fine, I haven't heard this one kick on yet. So I'm thinking I might find the power in the ground for this fan. Just jump it over to the battery, see if it's kicking on. If it's not kicking on, then this fan's bad. But if it is kicking on, it is working, I have a ground issue or power issue somewhere. So theoretically, I'll just jump start it to that fan. So once that one kicks on, this one kicks on, which how it should be. But that one runs, this one doesn't. I don't know. I don't really know much about Hondas. This is my second one. My third one is down there. That one's not going to run. This one runs. I get in it, turn the key right now, but what I'm doing is I'm adjusting the throttle a little bit because the sucker, it runs high. You're sitting at an idle, you put this thing in gear, it's taking off about 12 to 1300 RPM, which is insane for an automatic. If you guys are running an automatic, I recommend anywhere from 7 to 800 RPM. Don't go above 1,000. Just don't. 1,000 RPM is meant more for manuals, not autos. Like if you got a manual Honda, like the one down there, yeah, you want that thing running about 1,000 to 1,200 RPM, just so you can get a smooth takeoff. But if you have an automatic like this one, you don't have to have the idle set this to match a manual. It's just uncalled for. So if you got somebody out there saying, "Oh well, that's an automatic Honda, and the other one's a manual, you need to match the idle," no, you need to get your head out of your ass, and you don't need to have an high idle on an automatic Honda. You don't even need a high idle for a manual either. Like this thing, that thing should be taken off about anywhere from 700 to 900 RPM. And it should sit like that when you put it in gear. I put it in gear and it's revving about 1,000 RPM. You shift it into park and you're sitting there and it's idling closer to 15,000 RPM or 1,500 RPM, which is no. So somebody did the idle in this thing totally wrong. I'm going to fix the idle. I'm going to try the thermostat on it. I'm not going to do the head gasket yet. I'm just going to ease my way that way. So I'll pull the hose off, pull the thermostat out. If the thermostat's stuck, I'll just run it wide open for now. If I need to, I'll just buy a thermostat. Probably can't cost me more than 20, 30 bucks. I'm not going to do a head gasket on that yet. Just mainly because I don't think it's the head gasket. considering I just drove it down the road. There's no smoke, no steam, nothing coming out of the exhaust, and I can hit 60 in that car just fine. So it's not a head gasket, but it's definitely not circulating the water properly, which is making me lean more towards a stuck thermostat. And yeah, so my car has got 183,000 miles on it. That's not high mileage for a Honda at all. You talk to anybody that knows Hondas, they'll say 180,000 is pretty low for a Honda, which is what I'm thinking. That motor is still fairly reasonable low mileage. So my money is going to thermostat. Like I just showed a little bit ago, it doesn't feel like there's a lot of water in that hose. Like normally you can squish them and you can hear it, but this, not like that Toyota, they got bad wheel bearings. But this Honda I let it run for about 15-20 minutes last night with the cap off. Today I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to leave the cap off it, let it run. I'm going to listen for both fans to kick on. The one fan's kicking on, the other one's not. So that could be a fuse, that could be a relay, it could be a bad ground, it could be a bad fan. And the only way I can really tell that is if I just jump the fan to battery and ground, give it power. If it kicks on, I'll splice it in with this one. That way, when this fan kicks on, the other one kicks on. I'd rather run dual fans than a single fan in a Honda, especially summertime. I know these small four cylinders, they don't like heat. They don't do good at all. My old Honda hatchback, that thing hated heat. Dude, it started heating up. It'd tell you when it was getting hot and when it was about to overheat. This car, on the other hand, this 99 Honda Civic, I haven't seen it go above halfway. Yeah, it makes the sizzle noise and stuff like most cars do when they're hot and they're cooling off, but it's not smoking when I'm driving. There's no smoke coming out of the exhaust. It's not losing any kind of oil pressure. It's not losing any kind of pressure in the motor. This is an absolute sound four cylinder. The other one, well, it decided, I guess one of the rods were just going to Bluetooth itself out of there and just explode. So my white one right here, if I can, I'll try and move my finger over it. But my white Honda right here, it's a 1999 Honda Civic. The other one down here is a 2002 Honda Civic, I believe. Yeah, 2002 Honda Civic, 5-speed manual. And the motor is shot. The black one needs a whole new motor. The white one I'm driving right now, I think it just needs a thermostat. So I'm going to start off with whatever's cheapest the most. And then if the thermostat doesn't fix it, I'll do a head gasket. But if the thermostat does fix my problem and it quits bubbling the way it is, I'm not going to touch it. But right now, if I take the cap off it after it cools off and I start the car, you get a little bit of air coming out of the radiator, but it's nothing major. That's nothing you wouldn't expect with an improper cooling system where the coolant's not circulating properly or a kinked hose, possibly, maybe a stuck thermostat. Because I don't know how long that car has been sitting. The thermostat could be bad. What I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect it. I'm going to pull this thermostat off. I'm going to bypass it for now. Hook the hose straight to the motor, and if that fixes my issue and it doesn't boil over, I'm not doing the head gasket. But if it keeps doing the same thing after I did all that, yeah, it might need a head gasket. But that's nothing major. Yo, what's up, Katie? Thank you for joining. But yeah, my car, I don't think it needs a head gasket. I'll show you. 99 Honda Civic with 183,000 miles. Runs and it drives absolutely amazing. For you guys, but look how clean this engine bay is. There's hardly any mud. dirt, oil, anything. It's dusty. It needs a good cleaning. That's it. But interior and everything else in this car, phenomenal. Absolutely great shape. Now look at that thing run and tell me that's got a blown head gasket. Look how smooth it is. It is so smooth, not even the slightest shake. The only thing I haven't done is try to take the cap off with it running. Okay, so we do have blow-by. That would be common with a head gasket. But everything is working properly. There is blow-by though, so it's telling me a head gasket is probably out. Oil cap clean. I think I just run it. Literally until it starts getting hot and overheating, I think I just run it. Just full send. Because there is definitely compression coming out of the valve cover up here. You pull the cap off, it's spitting oil. You can see the oil on my hands coming out of there. And just so you guys can see, my hands are dry. So it might need a head gasket. That is nothing major. That's fine. But listen to that motor. That is a great running 4-cylinder Honda. Even if it does need a head gasket, oh well. Couple $100, and that's all we got to spend on it. But we do have blow-by. And as you can tell, if you guys want to figure out if you got a blown head gasket or something, pull your cap off, leave it up top, and it is going to make a mess. But that will tell you if you got blow-by. And as you can tell, it's starting to steam up over there. It's nothing major. It's not a big issue. Now getting oil all over my car, that's a bigger issue than what I'm worried about. I don't want oil all over my car, I know that. But as you can tell, I did pop the cap and we got blow-by. There is oil spitting out. So, could be head gasket, could be thermostat. As you can see, that dances around. So that's definitely blow-by. So most likely there is a head gasket going out. No big deal. You know why? It's a Honda. Hondas are cheap to work on. Yes, I know they're the number one stolen vehicle in the United States. That's why I have 2 of them. So if somebody wants to try and steal that one, hold on. If somebody wants to try and steal that one, go for it. Be my guest. Have fun. It's not going that far because I know the motor's blown. But this one, pretty sure it just needs a thermostat or head gasket. So I'm going to get off here, keep an eye on this ham that I'm smoking up, do some research. And I'll show you guys this ham before I get off here. Look at it. It's, whoo, buddy. Look at that brand new smoker. This is like the 4th time I've used this beautiful beast. But oh my God. Look at that ham. The ham is probably about to fall off the bone. We're going to pretend we didn't see it. We're just going to let it keep going. That's what we're going to do. All right, guys. I know it's not the best video or anything. Sorry. I got a burp trying to come up and I can't talk at the same time. Mixed with heartburn. Ah. Alright, guys. I know the quality is probably not the best, but if you wouldn't mind, please hit that like button for me. And if you want to see some more automotive videos, cooking videos, I'm not going to do near as many live streams anymore. I'm going to do actual videos. So if you guys want to see some automotive videos like the Hondas, or if you want to see cooking videos on the smoker, you want to do some gaming videos, I'm going to try to do some VR gaming. So I'll record videos on my VR and I'll post those. As of right now, I'm just going to sit here and just hang out, watch the smoker, look at my Honda because it's so sexy. It's a beautiful car, honestly. Somebody repainted it white. It used to be black, but I don't care. I have a car that runs and drives. I can drive it when I want to, and I can go to the store when I want to now. And I don't have to wait for people. In the meantime, thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate the likes, the views. I appreciate all of you. And just remember, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button. Share with some friends. Hit the bell notification if you want to see my live streams. So hit the bell notification so you get notified every time I go live or every time I upload a new video or content or anything. Just please keep supporting the channel, and we will be stupid phone. We will be doing Honda videos. Now that I got a Honda, trying to cover up the license plate so you guys can't see it. So now we got a Honda. It's tricky. I'm not worried about it anymore. But we'll be working on that. And my brother has got my other black one. We're going to work out a deal on it. So if you guys want to see some automotive videos, hit that like button for me. Subscribe. Hit the bell notification if you haven't already. Yo, what's up, Joseph? I'm back too, man. We're still smoking meat. That ham is looking to die for. Which I need to check the pellets, but I'll show you the ham. Just look at that. Check on the pellet situation. All right, we're getting down there. So there's Bagger Hickory. It's about gone finally. I'm trying to get this stuff burnt down before I put that new bag in there. So we're on the next smoke cycle. Just going. I'm gonna go ahead and close it down. I want that ham to smoke long as possible before I cap it off with some aluminum foil on high heat for about 35-45 minutes. And after that, and it soaks up all the juices and the flavors, I'm going to take the aluminum foil back off. I'm going to smoke it a little bit longer, and then it should be done. Yeah, it's coming along. Looks good, doesn't it? Yeah, I remember you, Joseph. Oi! Make me a sandwich! You gotta play bastards. Isn't it so beautiful, though? Just look at that. Brand new smoker, brand new bag of pellets up underneath it, ready to rock and roll. It's a beauty. Basically paid $260 for it. I paid 300, but I gotta go get the money because they're gonna give me $40 off of it. So I paid 260, 250, 240. I don't know. And then of course we got the Honda, both of them. We got that Honda, which that Honda, the motor is totally blown. My Honda runs and drives. I think it just needs a thermostat. It might need a head gasket. Easy fixes. I mean, if I have to do a head gasket on my Honda, it's not going to be hard. Undo the exhaust, undo the intake, take the head off, put a new gasket on, slap bolts and stuff back in, and there we go. We'll have a running Honda with 183,000 miles. But it runs and drives right now. So it burns through water. There's no gas, no oil in the antifreeze. So I'm thinking I'm just going to run it for a while. Just for the heck of it. And there we go. She's smoking again. There's another smoke signal. Ugh. Alright, guys, I'm going to get off here and do some more research on the car. Or I might just live stream a little longer. I don't know yet. Back in mother for another. This thing, I can never get tired of watching this. It is just so beautiful. Works amazingly. Shout out to Z Girls from Weimar and other stores they sell them at. This Z Girl is absolutely amazing. I love it. I haven't had any issues with it overheating, not heating, jamming, or nothing. It's been running perfectly smooth for me. I threw up an error code this morning, but I think it's just because it sat for a couple days unplugged. I turned it on, it said error, turned the switch off, turned it back on. Been working fine since. Shout out to Z Grill. This grill is pretty good. So if you guys ever see one, you get a good deal on it, go ahead and buy it. Don't miss out on it. This is basically your cheaper knockoff Traeger. And if you guys know Traeger, Traeger is a very good brand, and this is like a knockoff version. The only difference they changed was really not much. They did a different box setup instead of a square box. Mine kind of cones out a little bit. Other than that, they didn't change a whole lot about it. This thing, though, it works amazingly. I haven't had any issues. So, like I said, shout out to Z Grills. This is a very good smoker. And if you guys find one for cheap, buy it. That's all I'm going to say. But alright, guys, thank you for tuning in. I'm going to get off here, do some research on my car. I got some headlights on the 2002. I want to see if they're interchangeable. And if they are, I'm going to change the headlights. Can't change the tail lights. And just a couple things I might need here and there. I might swap over. Alright, guys, thank you for tuning in. I'm going to go ahead and jump off. What's that for? Baby. Is the food getting you a little excited, Joseph? Look at it. Just wait, it's about to go on smoke signal again soon. So here soon we're going to be sending some signals up to the Indian gods. It'll be here real soon. It's actually starting now. It's not full smoke, but it's starting. Alright, guys. Yeah, I'll see you later. I'm going to jam. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't miss the smoke signals. Look at that. Oh, God. You see that smoke, you know you're about to have some good food. Just look at it. See that smoke, you know you're about to have a good dinner. So if you guys want some good food, you want me to cook for you, go ahead, hit your boy up. Alright? Chaingame Fam. You can find me on TikTok, you can find me on YouTube, you can find me on Snapchat, Instagram. You can also find me on Twitch. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me about anywhere. I mean, you probably look my name up, find me on Google, but I ain't give you my name. But you guys want some bomb ass food? Hit your boy up. Come get it done right. I will smoke you up a fire ass dinner. I'll make that chef quality. Alright, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off here and keep an eye on the food. I'll catch you later. I appreciate you all for tuning in. Thank you for the likes, new subs, new views. Like I said, hit the bell notification if you want to see future videos and live streams. Just let me know. I can make some nice bomb ass ribs. You buy me the meat, I'll smoke it for you. Pitching for the meat and the pellets, I got you. I'll cook you some bomb food. Alright, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off here, keep an eye on dinner. I got to actually rotate it here in a minute. I'm going to take it back out of the pan, put it back on the grate so I can get the full smoke. And I'm just going to keep oscillating it a little bit. Then I'm going to cover it up in the tin foil, about 450, so high heat. And I'll cook it for about 30-45 minutes, get it nice and soft. Then I'll take the foil off, smoke it. Then we'll just let it marinate. So, bro, every time I say I'm going to get off, we get more people watching. I mean, it's not a bad thing. But my phone is going to die soon, so I am going to get off here and go charge my phone. But like I said, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Thank you for the likes, subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And if you want to see some more videos in the future, make sure you hit that bell notification. Make sure you're subscribed. Hit that thumbs up if you haven't already. We are planning on, well, I'm planning on doing more cooking videos. So I'm going to find a tripod. I'm going to quit doing live streams since the quality is so bad. Do a fishing live stream. I will when I get my fishing license. I need to get the money for that. I get my fishing license, then I can go fishing down at the lake, the pond down the road, and the river down the road. But I need to get a discovery pass also, which is about $60 for both. Which Oregon is almost, I think Oregon was $60 just for a fishing license, and then another 45 to 60 for the salmon steelhead tag. On top of now in Oregon, you have to pay for the discovery pass. So God knows how much it is. Washington, you pay $30 to get your fishing license with your salmon and steelhead tag. Then you spend about $30 for the discovery pass, so you can park wherever you want. So it's cheaper in the long run. But yeah, I plan on getting back into fishing, gold panning, and stuff like that. I actually have a GoPro in my room. Like, I've been trying to get myself kitted up for those kind of videos. I don't want to do that kind of stuff yet until I know my phone's hand-free and I don't have to hold it. So now I have GoPro. It's 4K GoPro. I haven't uploaded any videos from it yet. I haven't really tried it. Let alone, I don't really have the computer for the uploads. But I do have the GoPro, that chest mount and stuff. So I'm going to try that out with some gold panning, some fishing, some automotive videos. I'm going to work on getting some tripods to set up my cell phones and whatever I record with. So We're going to start doing some better videos, I should say, instead of doing live streams like I am, because I know the quality is poor. I'm going to start doing videos that way I have the better quality. Then maybe we'll get some more subscribers, more views, and you guys, I appreciate everything. I mean, I love you all. I'm going to go ahead and get off here. I need to charge my phone, keep an eye on the food. I'm going to tinker on the Honda a little bit. So I'll see you guys later. I appreciate you. Love you guys.